Students, welcome back to the online classes of physics. This is your Naimam is back again with the lesson coal and petroleum. We have already learned about the coal, a great gift by nature to us. That is what we have learned is coal. What is coal? How the formation of coal takes place? What are the products that we are getting? Coke, coal tar and coal gas. These are the things that we have learned, and how is the process being done, and what are the uses of it, isn't it? So in this lesson, in this video, we are going to learn about the next topic, that is petroleum, and we are going to know how it is going being obtained. Petroleum is the another byproduct which is being gifted by God to us, which is not only it is obtained from the fossil fuels. It is also called as fossil fuel, yes, but it is like coal was obtained from the uh, dead cells, or the coal was obtained from the dead cells and the matter of the uh, plants. Here, the fossil fuel is obtained from the dead and decaying matter of the animals and humans. Okay, dead and decayed of the animals and human. So we can say that coal is obtained from plants, and the petroleum is obtained from the fossil fuels, isn't it? Fossil fuel of dead and decayed plants and animals. Pers- um, Petroleum is the most versatile substance which we obtain from the nature, isn't it? So this is used in the vehicles such as we use in the uh, form of petrol, and in the form of diesel, isn't it? So it is not only a petroleum is not only a mixture of petrol or diesel, but we before 400 years it was found to be used in the lamps, lanterns, isn't it? And it was used in the construction of walls and towers, and it was also used in the form of heat energy. It was used for the formation of heat energy. Hope you remember how the formation of petroleum took place, isn't it? I've already explained you in the previous videos also in detail. The fossil fuels, that is the floods, the natural disasters like floods and all, they used to just dump down the press these for few the animals and the cells into the soil, used to form the petroleum and coal. So next we'll go with boat. How do you think the in olden age, okay, old age, how they used to how the boat used to float on the water? This was due to the petroleum. Okay, they use the petroleum in the form of uh, you know movement of in the form these boats. So fuel was also used in the form of waterproof fuel was used in the lamps, and they used in the lantern. Okay, and then this they after they realized, after only science and technology progressed to keep the chemical petrols to engines. Okay, only after the technology came into existence we came to know that the petroleum can also be converted into so many byproducts. There are n number of byproducts which are like petrochemical and petrols to engines, and so on. So later on we came to know the first invention was kerosene. Okay, the first invention was kerosene. Kerosene came into existence first as the fraction factor. First we used kerosene, then later on we came to know about the petrochemicals, petrols, and diesels, etc. Later on, these so many byproducts were also produced, which we will learn in the further class. And petroleum is not petrol. Okay, petroleum is not petrol. Please don't mistake it as petrol, because petrol is one of the product of petroleum, but it is not petrol. Okay, don't mistake it as a petrol. Petroleum is a complex mixture of different substances in it. It's a complex mixture of an n number of substance. We can just find out so many substances from it. The petroleum filled with complex mixture can be separated by using a method called fractional distillation. Fractional distillation is the method from which we can obtain different substances. Okay, so it's a method used for the separation of different petroleum substances. We can find different substances at different temperatures. This method we can learn in your future classes, like in your high school later on about it. So in here, in short, I'll tell you what happens here. At below 40 degrees centigrade, what we find: fuel gas, LPG, fertilizers, synthetic rubbers, all these are obtained. And at 70 degrees centigrade Celsius of temperature, you will get a chemical. So many chemicals are made: shoe polish, cleaning solutions, etc. At 120 degrees centigrade, petrol, dry cleaning liquid, torch, all these are obtained. At 170 degrees centigrade, you can see that the product is kerosene, lantern, wick stove. At 270 degrees centigrade, you can see that the product is diesel oil generator, diesel engine water, and so on. At 400 degrees centigrade, lubricating oil, oil generators. At 600 degrees centigrade, fuel oil, industrial boilers. Residues, that is a leftover, in that also you find so many useful byproducts. You can't see, nothing is wastage there in alphans, paints, making roads, etc. These alphans are again, from that paraffin wax is obtained, and from paraffin wax you get so many products. Say, like, if you purchase any ointment or face cream or Vaseline, you can see that on that it is written paraffin wax. So from this paraffin wax we can obtain ointment, face cream, grease, matchbox candle, wash paper, Vaseline, etc. So these are the different things which are being produced from the byproducts of the petroleum. Petroleum is not only one single chemical or the substance which we can use it is having n number of uses. As I said, kerosene was the first fraction which was obtained from the uh, old age only. Okay, it was the one thing which was obtained from the old age only. So here we came to know about the products of the petroleum. So as we came to know, petroleum is not only one single product, it is a mixture of so many a number of products, isn't it? So how it is obtained, we have even come to know. At different temperatures we are getting different products. When the distillation is done, you can see in this picture there are different outlets given there at from uh, 400 to 600 to 40 degrees Celsius, isn't it? So different temperatures, at different temperatures you have different outlets, then you have residue also. From that also what we are getting, you can see. This is in short a clear, just to memorize. I have shown this picture. Try to understand it, try to revise the video, and try to understand what is the content of the video. So let us know, like, is petroleum exhaustible or not? Exhaustible, as I already said, that the things which are going to be finished, okay, as it is present in nature now, but you can see that further it may be finished. So we will let us know whether the petroleum is exhaustible or not. As we have in starting only, I have explained where I have said that exhaustible, inexhaustible. There only I said you that this petroleum comes under exhaustible. So in 1859 to 1869, we saw that there was 227 billions of billion barrels of the this was petroleum was present. Okay, 227 billion barrels of petroleum was present, whereas 1 barrel of petroleum comprises of 159 liters of petrol. So 1 barrel comprises of 159 liters of petrol, wherein we used to have 227 billion barrels of petrol. Later Later on, after like few hundreds years, every 100 years 50% of the petroleum was decreasing. Okay, we came to see that after every 100 years 50% of the petroleum was decreasing. Okay, it was decreasing. So there was a major decrease in petroleum, isn't it? So that means we had been losing the petroleum, isn't it? Even though the earth can prepare a lot of thousands liter of petroleum, but still, like 50% every 100 years 50% of petroleum is decreasing means it's a great loss, isn't it? It's a very big great loss. So what have we seen? That there is a decrease. So what people they have to think about it now, they have to think to preserve it, isn't it? So this became a very problematic uh, extract, isn't it? It is very, it is a, like, it's a very problematic that extract the petroleum. So now if every 100 years 50% of petroleum is getting decreased, that means it's a very problematic now to extract the petroleum in our future. That is our next generations, they will not be able to use the petroleum if this, like, if this is happening continuously, that every 100 years if it is getting decreased, then what is the use? So till here it's completed. Next video we will meet. Okay.